Grab your hat, get your pole, let's go fishing when you're in the mood.
Canadian Sport Fishing, brought to you in part by Rapala, premium fishing gear crafted from experience. Ducket Fishing, pro-driven. Raymarine Electronics, Raymarine, simply superior. Pro Sports Boats, tame the waters. So this is what we do when we're fishing for fun. Beautiful barb at the front. Michael 2. Mr. Costa, you want to do a wave? There's Michael 2. Michael 1. M&M. M&M, the new rock group. M&M Bass Fishing. And who's the star? Ocean. Ocean. Come on over, Ocean. This is the star. Her name is Ocean. Doing that like a tournament fisherman. On a top water? What's with the top water? That's not bad, eh?
Not bad.
If you need to get, that's a good starter fish if you're in a tournament, right?
Not bad.
How did you have self-control to hesitate before you set the hook? Have you done this before?
Never done it before.
You know that's my favorite color for top water?
Is it?
Black. Yep.
Very nice.
Yep. Nice fish. Can I get a picture of you with it?
Sure.
Okay, hold him up. Big smile. Perfect. There. Look at you. You're so gentle. Beautiful release. That's a nice size bass. If you bring it up, I'm going to just grab the line. We're not going to net it. Hopefully it'll stay on. You were so quiet, Barb. You didn't even say anything. Let's see here. Yeah, he's going to fall off. Don't fall off. Good. You got him on the back hook. What do you think, Ocean? Ocean says, yeah, it's a bass. Here, Barb. It's going to get a picture of you with it, okay, Barb? Ocean. Ocean. Perfect. Yeah, that's a nice largemouth, Barb. Okay, you want to slip him back in the water? Yeah. You're so gentle with him. Beautiful. And what's the lure you caught it on? Can I see it, Barb? Barb is using, I think, a 10 centimeter ripstop. This is it here. It's got a scale on it. So I wonder if that was from that fish, from another one. It's a 9 actually, ripstop 09, so it's 9 centimeters. You see it's got that little tail at the back, which gives it that nice swimming action, whether you retrieve it or twitch it. Perfect size. 9 centimeters, that's it. Okay, Barb, get another one, okay? That was a good size one. All 4 of us are casting different lures, and we're fishing a flat. So you can see the bottom. It's about 4 to 5 feet deep. You can see my twitch bait right there coming in. The one nice thing about the Pro Sport is that you can see that I'm standing up on the actual bow of the boat. Barb is sitting on the side on one of the consoles, and there's the main floor. So I had Chad at Thomas Marine also put the decking here, so there's good traction. So the reason I like being up here sometimes, if it's not too rough, is that you can see down into the water. And sometimes you can see fish just swimming around, kind of like flats fishing in Florida. Or you can see where the depressions are, the dark areas or the light areas where a fish is most likely to be holding or feeding. So it's kind of nice. I'm using a spinning outfit. This is actually one of the Ducket Walleye series rods, a 7-foot. And I've got the Boom spinning reel. This is the 1.0 on that casts really far, because the small twitch bait I'm using isn't very heavy. And reason for the 7-foot rod, I get really good castability because it's designed to use crankbaits and lures like that for walleye. 20-pound Suffix line. So I'm going to show you how well it casts. Bok, 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 out towards the lake. You can see how tight the loop is, the line coming off, because of the configuration of the boom reels, this round surface. So we're just covering this flat. Seeing if we can see some largemouth some more. We got a couple so far that are just cruising. What are you guys talking about? That is a nice bass.
That's a nice one.
Mike! Good one. A little closer. You're not going to flip it in the boat like those guys on TV? Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Here, you hold it up. It's got to be 4.5. I think he's 18 or bigger. We're going to measure it because there's a tape measure right behind you. You knew right off the bat, right?
Oh,
I heard it.
right away.
Now it's interesting. We cast here already, eh? I think you primed them the first time we came through. Yeah, bucket mouth. See if you can get it off the net first, so we can see that Zara spook on the side. Here, turn him around so we can see him. You okay? Don't get hooked.
That's what I'm
And don't let Ocean get hooked. Beautiful. Should we measure him? The tape measure's right there. Or, yeah, that's probably the easiest one for you to measure him at. Let's see how heavy he is. Or how long he is. Put him at the 0. Did he make 18? Close his mouth, because he's going to be a little bit bigger if you close his mouth. Yep. And lower jaw right at the 0. And he is... Oh,
18, 19.
good. Good fish. Good job. Okay, let me just get over here so I can see you release it. Ocean, this is pretty exciting, eh? Well done. Zara Spook Bass. He says, thank you very much. See you next year when I'm a little bigger. Most exciting ways to catch bass, especially largemouth, is using topwater lures. Now, Michael, who was with us, there's Michael 1 and Michael 2. Michael Costa is the one that was using the Zara Spook, which is a very old lure, and a technique called walk the dog. He caught the first fish, and the funny thing is we didn't really plan on fishing topwaters for bass. So he brought one lure, and Michael Kumar had one lure, which was the skidder prop. So we took turns using the topwater lures, which is kind of funny. But I just wanted to show you, this is the lure that's closest to the Zara Spook that's made by Rapala. It's called a skidder walk. You can see it's kind of like a cigar shape, and because this one's clear, you can see that there's a weight in the back. So that weight helps when you're casting. It also helps when it sits stationary, because if this is the water line, it hangs back a little bit. So it's ideal for a fish to come up and grab it. And also when you walk it from side to side, I don't know if you can hear it, it actually makes some nice noise. So this lure has no lip. It's designed to be pulled on the surface. You cast it out and you literally jerk your rod tip left and right. So what you do is you just pull your rod tip left and right, and the lure goes left, right, left, right, left, right. And when it does that, it also makes a sound in the water. Now this one is a minnow color, which I would use if I was fishing open water, kind of like the flat that we were. One of my favorite topwater colors is black. So this one looks like a minnow, but if you were to use it close to shore, I would use one that would look like a leopard frog or even a black silhouette. So it looks like something coming off the shore. Oh boy. Nice one, Barb. I'm just trying to reel in. Look how clear the water is, Barb. Well done, Barb. You know what? That's a good-sized bass. How do you do it, Barb? See if I can get him up without the net. Don't flop, don't flop. Yeah, that's a 3-pound bass. You hooked him just slightly. Barbara, how did you do that?
Patiently, I guess.
I think that you do so well because you're... Oh, here's Ocean. Ocean, what do you think? She goes, yep, that's a bass. Smells like a bass.
Yeah.
I think sometimes us boys try too hard. We change lures and everything. Come on, it's not hooked so bad. There. Okay, Barb, ready to hold it?
Okay.
You don't mind if I shoot you, do you?
No, I don't mind.
You look so good, Barb. Perfect. Are we going to let him go?
Yep.
Okay, drop him in head first.
Okay.
Yep.
Here we go.
Yep.
There it goes.
Perfect. Well done, Barb.
Oh yeah, Italo, what do you think about this? You know, maybe I should give that a little bit of a try. Huh? Walk the dog a little bit.
How many do you have?
Just the one.
Oh.
We'll take turns.
We'll
take turns.
You go ahead.
I'll try for a little bit, and then you try. And
Ocean says you have my stamp of approval. It's the
Okay.
right lure.
let me give it a try.
Yes, first topwater bass. Michael,
Yes.
thanks for letting me use the skidder prop.
No problem. You know how to use it well, so.
Yeah,
That's a nice
nice largemouth. Beautiful green color, eh?
That's a beautiful one.
Mike Borovic would be jealous.
You would be.
Look at this. Ugh,
Nice.
beautiful.
At least I know that lure works, eh?
Yeah, on the front hook too. Great lure. I used it up north for smallmouth when I was filming with both Jeff Wood and Peter Young, and we were getting them. Gorgeous fish. So let's see how long he is, Barb. I don't think he's as long as Michael's. No, he's 16, but that's okay. And we should be able to see him take off in this clear water. Gone. Michael, does your dog ever relax in the boat?
You know what? When she has a really long day of fishing, in the end, she just wants to just chill out. A dog's life. Just like what she's doing right now.
I think she's chilling.
Yeah,
I think she's chilling.
Her eyes are closed.
One of my favorite topwater lures is a combination of a lure that you can walk the dog, but you can also chug it. This is the rattling chug bug. It's made by Storm. So you can see the front, it's got a concave mouth, no lip, two big eyes. This one is like a perch color, and the bottom is orange. It's about 4 inches long. What I love about it is because of its flat bottom, it skirts right on the surface, and you can actually make it go left and right, and every once in a while I give it a bigger bloop and it makes a big bubble, just like a frog that's trying to swim forward. I love using the chug bug. It's not a weedless lure, so it's designed to be used out in the open on a flat, or if you're casting to the shoreline or around lily pads. But as soon as you get into the weeds, it'll catch the weeds. It casts far. It's also equipped with rattles, and it works really well for both largemouth and smallmouth bass. Now the reason I'm using a bait caster, this one has a lot of backbone. So when I see a fish come up, I hesitate until I feel the fish on, but I don't stop reeling, and then I give it. I set the hook. What I like about this chug bug is that you can fish it almost like a walk the dog, or you can pop it. So every once in a while I give it a big pop, and then other times I do like a walk the dog. Oh, I saw a fish come up. I don't know what that was, just to the right. Looked like it was silver and black. I don't know if it was a largemouth. I'm going to cast over it just in case. Past it, and let's see if it's interested in anything. Be nice if it came up and grabbed it. Barbara, I guess there are bass in here. He hit way back in those lily pads. You know what? He's a good sized bass, isn't he? Hopefully he'll stay on. I'm going to just walk to the back, Barb, to land him. You keep casting towards those lily pads, Barb. There might be another one in there. There's just something about getting largemouth on a topwater lure. Down here. Oh yeah, that is a nice largemouth. Nice and chunky. Barbara is beautiful. You know, I'm going to take a measurement of this fish. It's the first one, and he got both hooks. I paused. I tell people you don't set the hook when you see the hit. You set it when, ooh, he's 18 inches. No wonder. That is a beautiful largemouth. Okay, bye largemouth. Aren't these pretty topwater lures? And look, they both have propellers. The one on the bottom is a X-Wrap prop. It's an 11 and it's got two propellers, one in the front, one in the back. The other one is a skidder prop. That's what I got my fish on, and that's the one that Michael, Kumar and I were alternating casting. So you can see that one is a frog color. I would cast this one if I'm fishing close to shore, casting to shorelines or vegetation that's just out from shore. I would cast the X-Wrap prop if I was fishing more in the open, because both lures create a lot of, propellers create a lot of turbulence, and it looks like a fish that's struggling on the surface. So I don't just cast and retrieve them. For both of them, I cast and then I retrieve them and I give them little twitches and I make them go left and right. I try to make them look as lifelike as possible. And I'll tell you what, they're lures that really produce fish, even a lot of big smallmouth bass.
Thank you. It's a nice.
Can I give you a hand with it?
Oh, okay. You need to.
I'm going to watch. I'm going to see how the pro does it. Can you hold them up so we can see them? Watch the hooks. Those are sharp hooks. You know, if we were keeping fish for eating,
Yeah.
especially panfish, that would be a nice size. Guess who's curious?
Ocean. Is
Ocean
very
says, what have you
curious.
got? What have you got? Do you have a fishy? She says, I like fishies. The sea deck's nice and cozy, eh?
It is.
I like your smile. I'm just waiting to get the thing in the background. Look at you. Perfect. We gonna let him go?
I think so. What do you think?
Yep.
What do you think, Ocean?
Ocean, look. Ocean,
quick, quick.
Ocean, look. It's a perch.
It's a perch. Do you like it?
She goes, yeah, it smells nice. You know, whenever I use topwater lures for largemouth bass, I like to use a stiffer rod. Both of these rods are medium heavy action. One is a bait caster, it's got 20-pound test. The other one is a spinning outfit. So a lot of people think that you should be using a bait caster, but not necessarily. Sometimes when you're using surface lures in open water, you want to get a lot of distance because you're not target casting to vegetation on top or a log or lily pad patches or slop that's on there. So it actually helps to cast long distance. And the bait caster works well if you don't have really strong winds and you're not casting into it. The spinning outfit is ideal because you can cast in any direction, wind or no wind. So the one piece of advice that I would say is if you're going to use topwater, don't use like a live bait rod that's really flimsy. Use a medium heavy that's got a lot of backbone. And whatever you do, when a fish comes up to grab the lure, don't set the hook when you see it. Set the hook when you feel the fish on, and don't stop. Keep reeling slowly or working the lure. Fish is on, set the hook, and you'll get a fish. It's a
My friend.
W.
Yes.
It's a W fish.
I like.
How did you do that?
You know what? Just persistent, kept on casting,
Nice walleye.
and it hit like a freight train.
On a crankbait.
On the
Isn't that unusual?
That's very unusual.
In the middle of the day. That is a nice walleye.
Hey, gee, thanks, Mike.
Beautiful.
No problem.
Here, let's get that out. Oh, man, that's a big fish. Okay, we'll try horizontal. Look at you. Look at Mike. Perfect. Okay.
Bye,
Ready?
walleye.
Yep. Ocean, look, it's a walleye. That's perfect eating size. I'd say, I'm guessing 18 inches. Yep. Beautiful release. Thanks for splashing me, Mike.
Yeah.
You did good. You did good.
Yay!
Was that good, Ocean? Was that good? You are so beautiful. Mwah. I don't know. Could be a walleye, Barb. You're doing great. It's a drum. That's okay. Good job, Barb. They're good fighters, eh? They hit like a walleye, that's for sure. Here. Okay, let me get in the boat. Beautiful. Okay, Barb, you can drop them over the side.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
They've got spines, eh?
they sure do.
Good release, Barb. I think it's going to be a big drum.
Let me get that.
The net, yep. You can, Barb. Good fighter. Barbara, I think drum are awesome sport. Look how hard it's fighting. Is it a drum or a walleye? No. Oh, it's a drum.
It's a drum.
Yep. Beautiful. Hooked lightly too, so it should be easy to get the hooks out. Can you get him? Get him in the net, Barb. Yeah, get him in the net, Barb. There you go. Barb, you did great. Heavy? Look at beautiful drum. I thought I'd try the Rapala. This is the RS Rattling Suspended Shad Wrap in that green color, and it worked. Nice fish. There. Get that out of there. There. Get a scale off there. And he's got something very interesting. They've got ceramic plates inside their mouths. So this one is about 25 inches long. Beautiful fish. Bye-bye, drum. Here he goes.